Welcome. I'm Cassandra, and this is your general and love forecast for November 2017. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I ask that if this does not resonate with you, to please check your Sun, Moon, and Rising combinations. Maybe even check Venus too if your Venus sign differs from your Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, I've already shuffled your guys' cards. I have the first set laid out. We will be clarifying. And just let me warn you, this looks deep. There is a lot going on, Capricorn. You guys are so focused on your work and trying to get started on something new. I feel like this is going to affect your love life for those of you who are in relationships and those of you who are married. So let's go ahead and get into it, because I don't want to get too far into it. We haven't clarified yet, but I'm just going with my intuition here. So okay, the first card we have here is the Star in reverse. So this essentially breaks down to your faith is being tested right now. And there, more than likely, you probably have some abilities and talents that are either being denied or they are hidden. And a lot of times these can be creative abilities as well. But a question for you to maybe ask yourself is, do you lack faith in yourself, or do you lack faith in others, or do you lack faith in both, or do you lack faith in the universe, and do you lack faith that things will work out? Because you need to kind of turn that around. Things can work out. They always work out in the end, okay? It just takes us going through some years sometimes for us to be able to look back and be like, oh yeah, I see why I had to go through this to get to here. Now, here we have the Moon in the reverse position. So things are calming down now. You could possibly be experiencing some self-deception, maybe some illusions. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of fears and anxieties. Sometimes this can indicate that you're dealing with emotional issues that you've been suppressing. But this card is a good indication that you'll be able to free yourself of those fears and anxieties that have held you back for so long. Sometimes this card can also have a confusion or unhappiness type of vibe. Maybe you feel unhappy in your present lot of life. Maybe you're confused on which way you should go. You need to realize, though, you are not stuck by any means. And a lot of times this can indicate that you may be feeling that something big is coming. And this card is here to indicate that you are absolutely right. There are some big changes coming. And you need to pay special attention to your dreams. And this card also brings a heightened intuition with it as well. So don't ignore your intuitions and pay attention to those dreams, because you may get some clues there. This is your circumstances, so definitely pay attention to your dreams and your intuitions. Now, here we have the Death card. Now this is the focus here. This is the Death in reverse position. So when Death is in the reverse position, you guys, you're just unsatisfied with your life, whether it's your work life or your love situations, your relationships, maybe a marriage. You're on the verge of a major change, okay? But maybe some of you are being resistant to this change. Some of you are going to accept this change wholeheartedly, and some of you are going to try to resist this change. And you don't want to continue to be resistant, because this is an inevitable change that must take place. And the more that you resist and fight it, the more that you will be met with obstacles and blockages at every twist and turn. So don't resist. You need to stop fighting it. This change is inevitable. It has to be. And the more you resist, the more that the battling continues with no end in sight, essentially. So just stop fighting. You know, you need to let go of the past. It does not serve you in your new beginning, okay? And any issues that you have in regards to the past, you need to deal with them now so that you can move forward with your clean slate. So I know that this can be difficult, but you guys know that something big is coming. And you're right, something big is coming, and this is a major change, you know, and just please don't resist, because you make it so much harder on yourself when you do. It just attracts more and more problems and more conflicts. And once you stop resisting and you just go with the flow and let it happen, then things will get better. But don't resist, because that will only make it worse. It's inevitable, so you cannot prevent this change. You know, if this were a minor arcana card, that would be different, but with a card like Death, no, it's a change that a lot of you will be experiencing. The change will be different from person to person, but it's going to be a major change nonetheless. It's just going to affect everybody a little bit differently. Okay, so this would be more of a passing nature. This is something that you've probably been going through here. Or maybe this was a little bit further back in your past, but I feel for most of you that this is what you guys have been going through over the last month to 3 or 4 months at worst. Now this is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse position. So the Wheel of Fortune here, this can indicate an unlucky turn of events, maybe even some unfortunate circumstances, and these circumstances can be caused by poor decisions. You need to learn from your mistakes and accept responsibility for them. And sometimes this can indicate that a change was forced upon you. So if a change was forced upon you, just try to do your best to accept it, go with it, move forward, okay? Because this is a wheel. A wheel is naturally going to turn, okay? So it cannot stay down for long. It's going to turn back upright eventually. You can't keep the wheel down forever. So Okay, this would be your present. So, the present right now. This is the 8 of coins. So, clearly, you guys are definitely focused on work, work, work. This can be a new beginning or even a change in your work life. Maybe you're learning a new skill for a job or a career that is much different than your previous jobs or career. But you have the determination, the concentration, and the perseverance to achieve success, and no matter what you set your mind to. You Capricorns know how to get shit done, okay? But creating, he's creating, and you may be creating something yourself. And sometimes, I'm going to hold that thought momentarily because I want to get to clarifying first. I want to keep jumping ahead. Okay, now this would be your near future, so this could be a week or two away. This is the Four of Wands in the reverse position. Now, Four of Wands in reverse you need to give thanks for the small things that you have, okay? Be thankful for what you do have, no matter how small it may be, or no matter how small it may seem. You need to be thankful for what you do have right now. This can indicate that you may have some issues at home. Your home situation might be unstable, even volatile. And maybe you're feeling uncertain regarding a relationship. Stress and tension for sure. But your family and your home life might be going through a big transition. Transition, my friends. Yes. But there are lots of changes. Maybe changing jobs, moving. Maybe you may decide to leave a relationship. Now this will be for a few of you. Sometimes this can indicate the honeymoon blues. Sometimes this can indicate that maybe if you're going to get married, that you could have been left at the altar. But overall, there could be a feeling of insecurity in a relationship. So that'll be for a few of you, okay? Now, as far as... And again, I need to stop myself. I just want to keep going full in, but, I need to wait. Because clarifying cards can change things, so that's why I'm trying to pull myself back a little here. Okay, now this is how your attitude might be right now, okay? And this is the Five of Cups in the reverse position. Now, the Five of Cups in reversed is you're moving on. You've accepted the loss that you have been through. And, this is about forgiveness as well. But this is an ending to the suffering that you've experienced in regards to a broken romance or maybe a broken friendship even. But you have a renewed interest. You're ready to get out there and enjoy life. You know, there's a real need for passion, love, and adventure here. And sometimes this can indicate that there is a new love interest that'll resonate with a few of you, but not all of you. But overall, you are moving on from a loss that you have been through. Now, this is how other people would see you, and this is the Two of Coins in the reverse position. So, the Two of Coins in reverse, this is, you have too many irons in the fire, okay? You're literally juggling your finances, your work duties, projects, family life, home life. Either way, you are stressed out, overwhelmed by responsibilities. You need to try to not overextend yourself commitment-wise, and don't overextend yourself financial-wise either. Sometimes you may be trying to make ends meet, so you're juggling resources. So, yeah, that's... heavy vibes, you guys. Heavy vibes. Okay, this is a hopes and fears type of position. Now, this is the Six of Wands in the reverse position. So, this is all about victory. In the upright position, we've achieved our victory, okay? When it's in the reverse position, sometimes you can attract opposition. You want to have your victory, but discretion is very important here. You need to be careful because sometimes someone you may think is a supporter of you may in fact not be, and they could be dishonest, maybe even talking behind your back and lying. And essentially, they're wanting to provoke a conflict with you. But don't let them get what they want, okay? Now, this is a hope or fears type of position, so this doesn't necessarily manifest, but this can explain a lot. Take what you want from my readings and to hell with the rest, okay? Because not every single thing I say may particularly fit your situation. For some people it does, and for others it doesn't. So, now these are readings for the masses, okay? But this card can tell us a lot. Clearly, you guys are focused on your job. Clearly, you guys are going through a big change, you know. And sometimes you Capricorns are just absolute beasts when it comes to making money, okay? That alone can attract haters. There are jealous people everywhere, okay? But they don't stop to think that y'all worked your asses off to get everything that you do have, okay? But, you know, there are petty people out there who are just jealous, and it is what it is. Some people like to start shit. So I'm sure this would be a fear. You don't want this type of crap going down, especially in a work environment. Now for the final outcome, we have the Two of Cups in the reverse position. So, okay, in regards to work, this could be difficulties with some employees or co-workers. You could be struggling to form a new partnership or a relationship due to unfinished business from the past. And sometimes this can indicate that you have a lack of trust. And when I say lack of trust, that's not just business, that's overall, okay? If your emotions and your feelings are involved in something, you may have an issue with lack of trust. And things are definitely out of balance here, okay? Sometimes you may feel like you're just disconnected. As far as love, a relationship with a partner or a spouse or even a really good friend, you guys could potentially be going through some very stormy weather and definitely a lack of harmony. And there's probably no shortage of conflicts going on. And maybe some of you might even feel like you were just at that crossroad. Like, do I even want to continue to put any more of my time and energy into this? Do I even want to continue going down this path? Is it worth it? And that's only you can answer that, okay? Only you can answer that. But overall, communication is key here. Because the Two of Cups in the reverse, emotions are spilling out and things are not balanced. And this is also Venus in Cancer, and Cancer is the opposition to Capricorn in astrology. So things are out of balance, and communication is what could solve it. It's not to say that all hope is lost, okay? Because it's not. But what it comes down to is this what you really want. Do you really want to continue investing more time? Is it worth it? For some of you it will be. For some of you it's not. Again, this is something that you have to come to a conclusion on your own because you know what is best for you. Now, for the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Coins, which is the Sun in Capricorn. So the Four of Coins is you're financially stable and secure. You had to work very hard to achieve your money and your possessions. And so this can make you like super cautious with your money. And sometimes people might look at you like you're a bit greedy or shysty. And it's not that you necessarily are. It's just you had to work your ass off to get what you got. And so there, you may not be so quick to just hand your money out to just anybody just because they ask, you know? And this can also indicate conservative spending habits. Because y'all love having a nice savings account. Who could blame you? So clearly you guys are focused on your finances. I feel like there's some relationship stuff in here, but there are major life changes going on here as well. So I'm going to shut up. Let's clarify. Because this is the moment I've been waiting for here since I've seen these cards. Like, wow. Aw, that's wonderful. beautiful. Wow. We got the double dose. 4 of Wands and 4 of Wands, both of them reversed. Okay, here we have the Star in reverse. We clarify it, and now we get the Princess of Wands, which is also the Page of Wands. So this would indicate a clean slate. And the Star in reverse can also indicate a clean slate as well. So this could indicate that you are starting over again. You are taking control of your destiny. This card screams creativity as well. And the Star card speaks of hidden abilities and talents, and they can be creative abilities and talents that are hidden or denied. And this card just oozes creativity. So think about that. I feel like some of you guys have some amazing creative abilities that you really need to try to tap into. Some of you already know you have them, so just stop denying them. Use them, utilize them, perfect them, keep working at them. Now, before I go too far off track here, this can be a sudden creative spark. Hello. And this creative spark can open a new path for you. That sounds amazing. At least to me, anyway. We clarify the Moon in the reverse position, and we get the 3 of Wands. So, the 3 of Wands, this would mean the foresight, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned the whole intuition, heightened intuition here. Pay attention to your dreams. 3 of Wands, foresight. You're aware of the upcoming big changes. There are opportunities that are all around you. And think big, okay? Don't think small, think big. You're expanding your horizons, even your territories. Travel is a possibility here too. And you're in control more than you realize. You have the ability to manifest your future. Whatever you desire, you have the ability to manifest it. So you are in control way more than you realize. Okay. We have the Death in reverse, and we clarify, and now we have the Emperor. So the Emperor, he's a powerful leader with a lot of authority, okay? Things can be difficult, but you have the power to create order out of chaos. Maintain your focus and your concentration, your assertiveness, and your confidence. You know what's right for you, and you know that this inevitable change must happen, and it is what is right for you. So just go with the flow. This is like your inner authority saying, let it happen. We clarify the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position, and we get the 3 of Pentacles. Now let me tell you what 1, 2, 3. I'm going to skip ahead here, but I've done seen 3 threes up in here, okay? Are some of y'all dealing with some third-party situations? Because I feel like somebody may be cheating, okay? Whether it be you or your partner, but for me, I feel like it might be your partner because y'all's too damn busy working, okay? Now, that's not going to resonate with all of you, but it is going to resonate with some of you. But I feel there may be a third-party situation going on for some of you. And if that's what's going down, y'all need to nip that shit in the bud real quick, okay? We can't be having that. Y'all deserve way better than that. That's some bullshit. Okay, I'm going to try to calm down. Wow. Sorry. That intuition just sparked for me, and I'm like, oh no. I had to call it out real quick. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. Okay, 3 of Pentacles, back on point. 3 of Pentacles, continue working towards the fulfillment of your goals, okay? And your dreams. Do not allow any disillusionment, the moon, do not allow any disillusionment to bring you down. You know, if there's a setback here, and this is your card that is the passing nature, or what is in your recent past, okay? So you may have experienced a temporary setback. Don't let fear or fear of failure control you. Teamwork and collaboration can lead to success, especially with the 3 of Pentacles. And 3 of Pentacles can also indicate recognition and awards for your abilities, because you got some mad skills, okay? So maybe you guys went through a period where your skills were not recognized for as good as they are. But don't worry, because that's going to change. I feel like some of you were stuck in a job, most likely, could even be a relationship, but I feel a lot of you were stuck in a job where you guys were just not being appreciated for what you can do. Sometimes it's just time to say, you know what? Peace, I'm out. Okay, this is your present. This is the 8 of Coins. We clarify and we get the 9 of Cups. This is amazing. This is your wish come true. So whatever your wishes are in relation to your work, maybe you want to start that new project. Maybe you want to start in a whole new area. Maybe you want to work in a field that you have never worked in previously. Whatever it is about your situation, especially in regards to your job, your wish is going to be fulfilled. You can do whatever you put your mind to. But the 9 of Cups here says your wish is my command. Wish granted. So some of you, I feel, may try to go back to school, or some of you may take some classes to help further some of the abilities and talents you already have, to increase them, to expand them. And some of you may just go decide to learn about a whole different area that you never even thought of going for previously. Now here we are. This is the 4 of Wands, clarifying the 4 of Wands in reverse again. So this is a double whammy. So there's definitely some things going down in the home for certain. You know, typically this is a pretty happy card, whether it's upright or reversed. But given the surrounding cards, I'm feeling like these big changes and transitions are upsetting the home life. Maybe they're causing some conflicts in your relationships. Maybe they're causing conflicts with, family or friends. This could be causing conflicts in a lot of areas of your life, because when we go through huge changes, sometimes we have to let go of certain people, because some people just they're just not supportive, for lack of better words, okay? Some people want us to stay down where they are. They don't want us ascending too far higher. And if this is someone you're in a relationship with, they may be upset. Maybe you're working your rear end off, and you're only working your rear end off to make sure your family is provided for, but yet sometimes your partner could just not be very understanding about it and feeling like, where the hell are you? Why are you always at work? I mean, I'm getting a real feeling of the ultimatum coming, okay? I'm just going to be straight and upfront. I have a feeling that some of you guys are going to be getting an ultimatum, because I feel like some of you guys are in relationships where your partner or your spouse, they feel like your work life is more important to you than they are, even though that's not necessarily true, but they feel that way, and this is going to cause a whole lot of problems. And you can't tell a Capricorn quit working so much or our relationship's done. That is going to equal a Cappy that is very unhappy. And that is the truth. Don't be giving ultimatums to Capricorns, okay? Because that is not going to fly. Okay. This is the attitude position. 5 of Cups in the reverse position. You're moving away and healing from a loss. Now we have the 9 of Swords clarifying. So this was very much a big loss for you guys. Some of you may have already lost your relationship, and it was probably due to some work type stuff and being given ultimatums. But the Knight of Swords, this can indicate sleepless nights, even nightmares. Sometimes this can indicate a loss of a loved one. That won't be for everyone, okay? Sometimes this could indicate the breakup of a relationship. If it includes pain and trauma, that's what speaks to the 9 of Swords. That's what 9 of Swords is. This is pain. There's loss and trauma here. And sometimes this can be literally and mentally. Or sometimes this can be more mental. Everyone's different. So swords are all about mental activity. So this, for some of you, could be more in your mind, but I feel like most of you, this is not in your mind. I feel like this was a literal loss, okay? And sometimes, I want to mention this. If you suspect that something is going on behind your back in a relationship, you're right, okay? This card is despair, pain, loss, anxiety, sleepless nights, nightmares, hellish conditions, people. But sometimes, this will not resonate with all of you, but sometimes this can indicate that something is going on behind your back with your partner that you're in a relationship with. So this will resonate with some of you. Okay. Two of Coins, which is how other people see a situation card here. We clarify it and we get the Prince of Swords, which is also known as the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords, boy, does he have some strength and determination to succeed. Some foresight is definitely needed here, okay? Which you guys do have that in your arsenal, but don't lose it, okay? Because you're going to need some foresight. Because challenges and risks surround you, okay? And you need to remember that your actions have consequences as well. So you definitely want to be careful of that. You don't want to rush and make impulsive decisions. Sometimes this can indicate a future event such as a sale. You know, maybe you're trying to sell something. Maybe you're trying to sell your home or your automobile, or it could be just about anything. But this can indicate a sale. This could be a business deal, an investment type of business deal. Maybe a new job offer, maybe a pay increase, or a loan approval. This can be a banker, a business type investor. This could even be a veterinarian as well. But I kind of have the feeling here that, see, we have the Two of Coins in the reverse position, and that's the whole juggling. You're trying to juggle between your work and your family and your finances and projects and the whole stress factor, and I believe I said don't overextend yourself. So maybe that type of foresight is needed here. And maybe you are experiencing some challenges in regards to you got too many irons in the fire. You may need to put one of those coins down. Juggling's hard, you know. You can do it for a little bit, but let me tell you, those arms are going to get tired, okay? You can't sit there and keep doing it. Yeah, seeing this Three of Cups after seeing that Three of Pentacles, it was like, yeah, okay. Okay, this was the hopes or fears position. The Six of Wands in reversed is now clarified by the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups, typically this is a card of celebration, okay? But maybe this can indicate the end of a problem by using compromise. You want to try to see both sides of the situation, and that will make compromising a little bit easier. And this can also indicate that you need a damn break, Capricorn. You guys are so focused on work. I'm going to agree. I think y'all need a damn break. It is time to rest. I know you guys just want to go, 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 but you know, sometimes you got to force yourself to take a break. You don't want to make yourself sick, because sometimes you just keep yourself going, you burn yourself out, and then you can end up sick. You know, it can depress the immune system, and then, oh, hello, cold, you know. And some of you are so stubborn, you'll go out and work even with the cold or flu, because I know quite a few Capricorns that are just like that. They'll work through any sickness, like, I ain't gonna let that stop me. I don't know how y'all do it. Okay, we clarified the Two of Cups, the final outcome, and we get the Four of Swords here. So, woo! This is retreating and resting, recovering, and contemplating, okay? After a battle. Clearly, you're battling with someone that you care about with. It's about some, I'm getting tongue-tied. You guys have been going through battles with someone that you truly care about, someone that you love, whether it be a long-term friend, a spouse, a romantic partner, maybe even a family member. But there's been conflicts and you have been battling, and now you're getting a break. Okay, the break is coming. You will get a break from these conflicts. And this break, which is going to be more of a mental type of break so that you can get some breathing room, so to speak. If things are out of control in your home life, in your marriage, in your relationship, you may decide, you know what, I'm going to go stay somewhere else for a little while so that you can think about, do you even want to continue going down this path? But this Four of Swords is definitely indicating that you're going to need a break to even make this decision of whether or not you want to continue on down the path. If you want to give any more energy to this person. So, silence can be golden here. The Four of Swords here can also indicate a temporary truce, but this will only be a temporary truce. Because that battle will come back. If you do not face it and finish it, it's going to come back. But you're going to have to finish it, you know. You're going to have to make up your mind. Either you're going to communicate and work things out, or this is going to be done. You know, but it's all up to you guys. Only you know what is best for you. But, you know, relationships and family problems, you could have a lot of financial worries as well. And this card, especially in regards to the Two of Cups in reversed, combined with this card, for some of you, this can indicate the separation, breakup, or divorce with a romantic partner. I'm sorry. But I feel like a lot of you already have felt this coming. I feel like some of you have already been through this and you've been dealing with it. But for most of you, I feel like you guys have already known that this was coming. And that's why I said I feel like somebody's throwing an ultimatum at you. Like you were just doing too much financially, work-wise. And you're not giving enough attention to the family. So, yeah, I am sorry for those of you who are going through that. Now, for those of you who are not married or in a relationship, then this could be taking place with a family member or a really good long-time friend that you have a very special connection with and that you care about a lot. This could even be a business partnership as well with someone that you've known for a very long time and that you care about. So those are all things that you should consider, okay? Now for our bottom card, the Ace of Wands. Hello. I'm sorry, but I feel like I don't even really need to read this card because you guys are going through major transitions here. And I can tell that a lot of you guys are seriously, y'all are just some bosses, period. I mean, no doubt about that. But some of you guys are definitely starting off in a new different direction. Some of you are getting training for more skills or for a new set of skills. Because I think some of you guys are just like fed up and feel like you were just not valued near as much as you should be. And so I feel like some of you are ready to go after something that you have a bit more love for, or something that is just completely different. Hence, the Ace of Wands, a new beginning. But I feel like you guys are a lot of you guys are going to take this because you guys are just ready for something new, because you guys have been going through it, okay? And this Death card in reverse, you know, this is a major transition, a major life change, you know, that transforms you and your life. And it's one that you cannot avoid. And I feel like this has been a long time coming. So, this has been heavy. For my Capricorn sons, you guys have Jupiter in the 11th. Now, the 11th, this is about groups. The 11th house, whether you know about astrology or not, the 11th house is about groups. This could even be about your friends, especially large groups of friends. This can be organizations, clubs, things of that type nature. And with Jupiter's in Scorpio right now, okay? So, I do believe I mentioned about someone potentially trying to cause a problem for you with dishonesty. Now this period of time right now, with Jupiter in Scorpio, which it will be in Scorpio until next year, okay? When Jupiter's in Scorpio, the fake people will be exposed. The people who are in your life, who you have thought were devoted people and good friends, you may see some people that you were very unexpected surprised there to see that they have really been a complete fraud, a complete fake. Like they have been your friend to your face, but literally stabbing you as soon as you turn around. But don't worry, if you got some fake people in your life, they're gonna get exposed, okay? And they are getting exposed. I have seen this taking place and happening in so many different ways. People are getting exposed all over the place. So be careful. You want to make sure you're on the up and up as well, okay? This is not the time to be fake. But I feel like you guys may potentially experience this in your lives from my Capricorn sons, okay? Another thing to mention, Mars is in your 10th house, and the 10th house rules your public life and your career. And Mars is, well, this is our aggressive energy, but this is our sexual energy as well. So, potentially, people within your job may be starting some shit with you, okay? Or starting shit for you. Again, that's what I feel like. This is beyond more than a hopes and fears type of position for you guys right now, because with Mars in 10th, I mean, naturally you're going to experience some opposition in your work life. You're going to have some changes. Mars will upset no matter what house it goes to. It's going to upset you in one way, shape, or form in the matters that are ruled by each house. And the 10th house is, well, your career, your public life. And I swear it's making sense, y'all. It's making major sense here. But I feel like as much as this is annoying to go through, that it's necessary, because I feel that this is going to lead you guys to a much more productive job. Some of you won't necessarily change jobs, but some of you may also just, go and increase and expand your skill set so that you're even more of an asset for whomever you may work for, or even for yourself if you're self-employed. But don't worry, Mars won't be there forever, okay? Thankfully, Mars moves a whole lot faster than Jupiter. But I don't mind Jupiter and Scorpio because I like seeing the fake people get exposed. But I also have Moon in Scorpio, so. And I am honest. Sometimes too freaking honest. So. I've done a bit exposing myself here lately, exposing the bad people. The whole lot of wolves in sheep's clothing out there, but they are getting exposed. So I feel like that may be an issue that arouses you guys. So just be on the lookout for it. And also third-party situations. And look at me, I'm almost forgetting the love oracle. I'm just chattering away at you guys tonight. I swear, the more that I try to hurry, the longer these end up being. But there's just so much going on here, and this is so intense. It's making me more intense. It's definitely provoking me emotionally. Ooh, forgiving and learning. Release your ex. And true love. Okay, clear. Ace of Earth. Woo! Yeah, okay. Oh, that's beautiful. That really is beautiful. Okay. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Well, here we have the Ace of Earth. So, I feel like you guys are probably in the beginning stages of learning to forgive, okay? Some of you will be learning and forgiving. Some of you will decide to stay with your partners or your spouses. But I feel that most of you are going to be releasing them. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Now we have the Seven of Air, which is the Seven of Swords. Now, this is what the card that I refer to as the lion sneaky thief, okay? Plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, and poor timing. Now, typically, I already said it in here. I know one of the cards, I said that if you feel like something is right here. If you feel like something is going on behind your back with a partner in a romantic relationship, you're right. And this right here confirms it. There most definitely is some mischievous, dishonest shit going on, okay? And I feel that some of these third-party situations, I'm telling you, I feel like some of them are cheating, okay? Some of them are just being straight up deceptive and trying to steal away with some of your shit. Money you worked so hard for, gotta be cautious. Now, for those of you that are not attached, or the ones that are already kicking their spouse or, relationship partner to the curb, new love. True love, excuse me. This is the romance of a lifetime. And looky here, we get the lovers to clarify it. Intimate relationship. Carefully weigh your decisions in good health. Hello. So see, while some of this seems very intense, And yes, there is going to be some loss, especially in regards to family life. Like I said, I swear, I feel like a lot of you guys have been given ultimatums. And not that they should have even been given ultimatums with their behavior. Whew. Okay. Yeah, this is too much for me. I got to calm down now. Whew. May the force be with you, Capricorns. Sun, moon, and rising Capricorns. Woo. I will talk to you guys next month. In the meantime, I am sending you guys lots and lots of blessings of healing, prosperity, and much love. I will talk to you guys next month.